Hello ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, this is RM Prime coming to you with a special review on Star Wars Day. Now, I didn't hold this back just for Star Wars Day, I actually got them in today. And I just had to do a review of them. I'm bringing you, of course, the Star Wars S.H.Figuarts figures. I managed to pick up 2 Stormtroopers and Darth Vader. And in the back here we have the Figuarts display stand, which looks like a Death Star control room. The packaging for these are gorgeous. I want to say that first. I'm actually hesitant to take them out of the packaging, and I may actually leave one Stormtrooper in packaging. So we take here, let's take a look at the Stormtrooper first. I mean, all of them have this really nice texture. I don't know if you can make that out or not. Let's see if you can make that out. There we go. The silver texture up here. Focus. Come on. There we go. So this lovely silver broken texture goes up here. Absolutely gorgeous. And we have these display around the edges, the Star Wars logo, and then I don't know what it is. This is like a silver band, just goes all the way around down this side too. This silver band. As I said, we've got a Stormtrooper picture here with one of his poses. On the back, we have one pose. Focus, come on. There we go. I've got 2 Stormtroopers and Vader, and here are some of the poses you can actually have with the character. Vader is very similar. He has the same sort of texture and this design. There's this picture of Vader, and of course it shows you all the things that he comes with. The figure himself, some poses here, a no hand pose for in front of the Jedi when Luke cuts it off, and before the troopers. Okay, I'm going to start with Stormtrooper. I won't do both, obviously, because there's no point in doing both. There we go. Okay, here we have the Stormtrooper out of his packaging. In addition to the closed fists, he comes with 2 extra hands for his left and for his right, and this blaster. Now, the blaster is a very good looking blaster. It looks like it should. Has the nice clip on the side there. Yeah, they did a really good job on that. The extra hands are the same for both sides, really. The one with the finger pointed out is the one that actually holds the gun. So, you just take your blaster, take the gun, and it slots in really easily. Boom, like that. So he's holding his blaster. It's not a firing one, but it holds it at least. The other hand, oh, sorry, let's focus out. There we go. The other hands are the ones that support it. The figure himself is really well done. The Stormtrooper armor looks amazing. He has some fantastic joints. He has these knee joint, which holds really well. He's got a nice foot pivot. He's got a toe, but the toe doesn't really go very far. His hips come out nicely. You can get a good range of poses with this guy. Doesn't go very far back, but forward is not so much either, really, but it's better than the back. This armor is not very good for Stormtroopers, apparently. I like the detail of the cog on the leg. Both sides are the same. He has the Stormtrooper belt, which is not fixed in place, so you can get it moved up and down easily. He has a turn at the waist. This base turns, and the chest has a crunch as well. Which gets, there we go. So you get a nice forward range on him. So like a Michael Jackson sort of pose here. The shoulder has a nice gimmick where it just folds out nicely. There's a little hinge in there that holds it in place. So when you do like that, you can get the arm up to, that's as far as you can get it. If it didn't have that hinge, you'd be able to get to there, but you can get more. The head is on a very nice ball joint. Goes all the way around. Not much in the way of looking up, but looking down, you get a nice range. The elbow, 90 degrees. And the hand's on a ball, so it rotates nicely. And it goes forward and back. What I like about S.H.Figuarts is they can stand under their own power. And I've had other figures, especially things like Revoltex, that they just can't stand up. But Figuarts, they're really good at that. To put his gun in his hand, you just pop the hand off his ball joint. No end. And pop this one in. A little bit tricky, but once you get it in, it stays in securely. Come on. Sorry about this. Come on, in you go. Think that's in? Yeah, that's in now. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you can hold his blaster really well. And let's just pop the other hand off and put in a support hand. There we go. And there we go, there's Stormtrooper holding his blaster. The open hand. Just bring it up like that. When you actually use the support hand, the hand actually does hold onto the blaster, which is really good. So, I mean, when you put it here, you can feel it actually click into the hand. Oh, go back a little bit. There we go. So he does actually hold that gun really well, which is brilliant. Okay, I think I've done with the Stormtrooper here. What I would say is, I love him. I do wish, though, that he came with a different gun, or two guns, I mean. Because Stormtroopers sometimes had different weapons. But maybe we'll get one of those, the Sand Trooper down the line, perhaps. Okay, so let's move on to Darth Vader. I won't do the other Stormtrooper because there's no point. So I'll cut here and go to Darth Vader now. Okay, so here's Darth Vader out of his packaging. As you can see, we've got the figure here. He has two extra right hands and the cut-off wrist. He has lightsabers. He's got one, which has got the full blade. One with just the hilt. And he's got the two left hands. The hands are the same as with the Stormtrooper, but I don't think we'd ever saw Vader using his lightsaber in his other hand. It was right-handed, so I don't know why they did that, but it's okay. You'll notice that these pieces have longer connections than these ones who have no connection. That's because of this piece here, which comes off for this. But I'll get to that in the review. First thing you're going to notice when you take him out of the box is his heft. This guy is hefty because of this. The cape is massive. And it's like a sort of ABS vinyl plastic. And it looks gorgeous. It moves, it's bendy, so you can get nice little motions out of them. But it's also got the skirts in the same material, and they're in 3 parts. 1, 2, and 3 at the back. And also, his plastic quality is really good, and he actually stands well. He doesn't rest on the cape. You can see there the cape is not touching the table. So he's got really good weight distribution. So let's just go into articulation. His legs are better than the Stormtrooper. They go forward like 90 degrees. Let's get my camera. There we go. His knee is a double joint here, and it comes down quite well. The foot is not too much, but he does get a nice, good toe articulation. I don't know if you can really make that out with the. It's very shiny black. I don't know if you can make that out or not. But the toe, oh, there we go. Let's put it like that. Same for both legs. It does go back quite a way, which is good because of the skirt can just come out. But yeah, so you don't really want to do that really. But he does have a good range of motion for your poses. He rotates here under the belt, and he also rotates above the belt and in the ab. And luckily the belt is its own separate piece. So you can actually get rotation there and rotation there. So your poses with this guy are really well done. Just get back. There we go. His arms they also have this the piece that's on the Stormtrooper where it comes out and down, so you get a much better range of motion with his elbow and his shoulder. It goes up that far. If that wasn't there, you could probably get him about as far as that, which is not good, but you can get right up there. The arm has a swivel here on the bicep. He's got a double jointed elbow, and his wrist has got the ball joint, and it rotates 360. It's the same for both arms, of course. The head has good rotation side to side. Goes all the way around. He's got a good down, but due to the cape, not very good up. The cape itself, the cape is very loose, but it has these 2 small pieces here, and there's 2 holes in the back of Vader. Here and here. We can make them up. There we go. There and here. And these pieces just slot in. If it will slot in, please. Let's get it in. There we go. There's one, and you feel it going in, so you know it's there. There we go. So now those cape pieces are secure. Okay, now for the hand, let's go for the right hand first. What you do is you just pop them off, and it comes with that long connector, because this comes off too, and you got this little nub. So you can take the old wrist guard, put it to the side, get this guard here, which is the robot hand where Luke cuts off in Return of the Jedi, and just push it on, and there he has his defeated robot hand. Let's take that back off again, put that back on. Leave the wrist off for just now. This hand does not have that gimmick. This is actually just one piece. So this hand, when it comes off, only has the small ball like before. But you put any hand in there, so it's fine. There we go. There's the father and son moment. Father and son. The lightsaber goes into this piece, which has got the holder, and that manages to slide on nicely. You just clip it on like so. There we go. Okay, and of course the full blade does the same thing. It's the same piece with the blade, like that. And oh, there we go. And that just make sure you got the piece with the hole, and just slot that in like so. And okay, so here he is, nice and posed. Got the open hand over here and the lightsaber, of course. On the video, it looks like this is bent a little bit, but that's not how it is in a person. It's a nice straight blade. Final thoughts on this guy. What I like most is the head. I have seen many Star Wars Darth Vader toys which try to include the Anakin Skywalker head under the helmet, which never looks good because it makes the head far too big. I would have preferred if they actually did include the head as a separate piece with Darth Vader. But I do know that with the Luke Skywalker figure that comes out soon, he will have the Anakin Skywalker head, which is great, because the head itself is really well sculpted. Vader looks beautiful. He really does. Okay, so let's just get this out of the way, and let's go to the final piece, which was the stage. So I'll be right back. Okay, here's the final part of the set. This came free with Darth Vader if you pre-ordered him, I believe. It includes the window of the Death Star throne room, the walkway, which has got the steps. Really good piece. It's very large. It comes in 6 pieces. The window has these 2 feet. They slot on nicely. And the walkway has these 2 supports. They just pull off and go back on like that. The walkway has these little holes for your D stages for posing. So you can get some nice action shots here. What I would like to see in the future is, if they continue the Star Wars line, is to include the Emperor and his throne. That would look great here. Let's have it here and the Emperor and his throne there. Oh, it'd be perfect. Not much to say really about it. What I wish it did come with is actually a backdrop. There's no like starfield or backdrop there, which kind of kills it, to be honest with you. But I can get it myself. I can get it on the computer and print off a starfield and put it back there. What it does look good though is when you get your characters and you put them on, they look really good. So I'll just put a Stormtrooper on here. And the other one. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention about the Stormtrooper. He does have a rotation, full rotation here, under the elbow, and above the elbow. So yeah, you can get some really nice poses out of this guy. Okay, let's put him back holding his gun. There we go. I get him on the stage. And of course, let's bring back in Darth Vader. Okay. Let me just readjust this. So, there we go. Here's our three figures. Let's just move him to look. There we go. Yeah. I gotta say, I really, really like this. S.H.Figuarts did a fantastic job with Stormtroopers and with Vader. And the stage is really nice as well. It's definitely one of the best Vaders I've ever owned. I really love the line. I look forward to Luke Skywalker. I really hope they do the Emperor, because that would be awesome. Maybe some other characters like Chewbacca and Han Solo. Oh, there is one thing that I forgot to say about Vader. Something that I would have preferred. This lightsaber, there is no way to attach it to his belt. Which is a shame. That would have been really cool. Look at that. But it's a small detail. Never mind. The Stormtroopers look great. Vader looks great. The stage is a nice addition. Okay, so if you like this video, down below there is the like and subscribe. Please hit that if you want to see more from me. I have a YouTube show called Friends Transform. That's where I get my friends in to do some Transformers. Please check that out. And I will speak to you next time. Thank you and goodbye.